Do you guys ever get stuck in bed like on your phone in the very morning? Like the first
like
thing
the
you do
brain
is
rotting?
just like, let me check everything, and then next thing you know, you're scrolling. You're like,
That's my current routine.
I don't have that in the morning. I have that at night. So at night, I'm like, cool. I'm in bed at a good time. It's like 9:30, and then I'm like, the 11:30.
And good morning. I have no idea when you're watching this video, but good morning if it is that time in the world for you. From the Careful Boys. And we are talking about, you guys have a morning routine?
yeah.
What's your morning routine? And I asked this because you know what's super viral right now? What?
Ashton Hall.
Yeah. Who's that?
The one black dude that was trying to submerge his face in cold water.
Cold water. I saw that.
Yeah, but he like takes banana peels and stuff, and he's like
Is he a
wiping his
fitness
face.
guy?
He's a fitness influencer. And like he's like got Saratoga water all over everything and stuff. So
That's like the fancy bottled water, yeah. Like the Mountain Valley.
Damn, I'm not fancy enough. I don't know.
Me neither. I didn't know either.
But I think he was just making viral content, and then because I've known him for a long. I don't know him, but I've been following him for a long time. And you know, I think just like any other influencer or content creator, you're just trying to make viral content. So his first one was more like not so crazy, like his get ready in the morning ones. But I think he's probably really studying the analytics to see what parts of his getting ready videos are doing good. So the ones that started circulating going crazy, that's already his 10th one. So it started going crazier and crazier and crazier, and he's like, oh, people like it when break the bottle, and I have some maid clean it up, and I have a maid like brushing my teeth for me, and then I have some guy like cutting my cuticles. So it just started getting crazier. It was almost like you're watching SNL, like if you watch like his last 3 to 6 months worth of videos, and it's almost like a SNL like comedic heightening
It just got crazy,
every
crazy.
video. But I think he's just in his own head trying to get more views that he's not realizing now it's at a comedic level, whereas before it was like borderline, oh, kind of inspirational, kind of epic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's too epic where it's like, dude,
Now
look at
it's
this.
now you're watching fucking Kung Pao.
I love that.
and everybody's doing like their own versions of like meme copying.
I saw Nadim's where he was pouring all the pre-workout drinks and that Legion stuff, and he's soaking his face in it. So silly. My morning routine is not like that at all. It makes me rethink my whole morning routine. I feel like I need to have something cool like that. But my morning routine is not cool at all.
It actually trips me out when people don't have routines.
You get up and go.
So someone that doesn't have a routine is Gio, and it trips me the fuck out. And I'm like, no wonder you take so much goddamn fucking time. Because it's like,
Everything's random.
Well, yeah, like if you have an IKEA desk, right? You usually want to start with number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. They go in a logical order.
You just got OCD. That's
Hers is fucking Z, B, H, J, whatever. So I'm like, wait, you wait to put on your shoes before you figured out you don't like your socks? I'm like, now you gotta take the shoes off to go underneath. When there's like, to me, there's like a logical, like for me to get out of the house, it's like literally 5 minutes. I do the exact same shit. Get up, brush my teeth, blah, 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 blah.
She's just got more room for creativity in her life.
She is more creative. But to me, the things that you're gonna do every day anyways, the redundant things, you can make it into routine and be efficient, but she doesn't have one. So like even with the way we exit the house to go pick up Taika, I'm like, okay, this is the route to school. Her, every single time, it's a different route. Sometimes she makes a left here, sometimes she makes a right there. She's just fucking improvising.
I relate to Gio because I'm trying to be more like Bart. And it's right, because it's like little things where if I have to wake up
do it every
early,
day.
exactly. If I have to wake up early, it's probably a good practice if I set my clothes out the night before. Right, like everything I'm gonna grab and go. But some people like that makes my life way easier. And days I don't do that, I'm like, I should have set my clothes out the night before. You know, it's like little things like that.
I'm very Gemini.
I wake up early as fuck, right? So I don't want to wake up anyone else in the house. So I actually have 2 get up systems. I have one in my bathroom with Gio. That's the weekend system, where I'm like, okay, cool, I can get up, I can make all the noise in the world. The other one, who I secretly tiptoe, like I'm gonna go cheat on her, but I'm actually just gonna go train.
He's gonna go run.
I go, yeah. I have my clothes, my watch, my toothbrush, my toothpaste set up in the guest bathroom. So as soon as I get up, I already go there, and then I can do my whole little routine without waking anyone up. And I already have it set up like that.
I brush my teeth in the kitchen sometimes because of Bart.
See,
to not wake people up.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell?
I was like, what the hell are you doing?
You're ruining my reputation.
I keep my toothpaste in the oven.
Because of Bart. Because I remember one time we woke up at like 4 a.m. to go run for the marathon.
Oh yeah.
And he's brushing his teeth in the kitchen, and I was like, he's like, yeah, I do it so I don't wake up. And I was like, yeah, that's actually a really smart idea.
Versus like just planning ahead, right? Versus like, oh, I have to wake up early, and then you wake up early at like 4 or 5 a.m. and you're like, oh shit, I should have did this the night before.
Yeah. And you're creeping around. You're trying not to be loud.
Yeah.
And you're like opening the door, closing the door like every 3 seconds because you forgot shit in the room, and then she's like, I'm already fucking awake.
That's literally what I do to Tiff. Like if I don't prep all that stuff, I'm walking through, and we have the most doors in the house. Like we have so many fucking doors in our house. It's crazy. What? And I'm opening every path, like you said. This way, through the door, you know, and poor Tiff is fucking waking up by now.
Like when we park our cars, I don't know what the fuck Jill's doing. It takes her like fucking 3 minutes to get out of the car. Like I'm so used to the routine. It's like as the car is about to park, it's already. You know what I mean? I'm already out, and then the car is already like literally we're doing this every day. Imagine like you're at a fucking Ralph's checking out groceries, and she's like, like they don't know how to use the cash register. Yeah. You know, like it's like if you're gonna do it if you're gonna do the laundry, you already know when you open the door, you can close the door with your hips. Like you already, it's like the.
Yeah, but she's probably sitting there for 3 minutes because she's like checking on her phone, right? It's not like she's sitting there going like, do I do the seatbelt first?
That's what she's doing. That's what she's doing. She's like, should I do the seatbelt first or turn off the ignition? Or
she's like, fuck, I forgot what I did yesterday.
Yeah.
She's like, let me open the door, and she's like, oh, seatbelt.
What sound do I like? Do I like to hear click clack or clack click? That's what she's doing.
But do you think people with routines are more prone to like zoning out? Like autopilot?
That's the reason.
Yeah.
If I have a routine, I get to daydream. Because I'm going. Then I get to think about.
Your body's already
I
going.
get to think about the stuff.
Maybe she's not daydreaming. Maybe she's living her dream in the present because she's doing what she wants to.
And then she's deciding because like, oh, what do I get to do?
She's not handcuffed by routine.
She might be present,
Yeah, she's probably more present, and she's probably has more free will at that moment.
but she ain't got free time.
She got no free time to exercise her free will.
And she's still deciding what the fuck she's trying to do.
So when you hear that, what do you think? When you hear someone that has a routine like that, do you feel like that's kind of stifling?
I feel like yes, they will have more free time, but they're gonna definitely autopilot. Like, there's no way you're not gonna autopilot if you have a routine, right? Am I wrong, or is
like
can you be very present every time you're doing this?
I feel like people are aimless sometimes. In
Your
autopilot.
routine can be creative. Like choosing your outfit for the next day might be your routine, but choosing the outfit, it can be creative. So it just depends on how you feel.
I think people without a routine are actually on autopilot because they're just kind of moving, and then one thing is like, oh, I guess I'm brushing my teeth, but you're not thinking about
Sure,
the
on
next
autopilot your whole life, huh?
They're not thinking about the next step, or they didn't plan ahead. They're just going through the motions. Yeah.
Like for me, like no matter what happens, because my routine's the same. By the time it's 8 or 9 a.m., I've been showered, my hair's done, I've brushed my teeth, I'm ready to go anywhere, anytime, right? So if someone's like, oh shit, whatever's in town, you wanna go? I'm like, I'm out. For Gio, like if there's nothing to do that day, she's just not even gonna get ready. She's just chilling on the couch. And then like, let's say someone goes, oh, you wanna come grab dinner? Oh, I need like an hour to get ready. I'm like, bitch, I got ready fucking in the AM. I don't need to get ready again.
I've been ready since 8 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I'm already ready for the day, so it doesn't matter if I'm fucking meeting the president or if I'm not gonna do shit, I'm in the same condition.
Yeah.
But for her, she's like, I don't know, it's just like, I'm like, you're crazy.
I started doing a routine.
Crazy lady.
I honestly think that's just girl stuff, dude. That's
Really?
just lady stuff, yeah.
Bitch.
All girls?
Yeah, well, I feel like there's not to the point where they're like, it does just take ladies way longer to
They need a heads up.
Well,
Like,
why don't you just get ready like you're gonna be ready for the day.
No, but there's two different kinds of ready for that. You know what I'm saying?
point. Yeah.
Well, with girls,
She doesn't have to fucking go to prom.
dude, with girls, you just gotta tell them 2 hours before the actual time, and then you'll be good.
You gotta tell them 3 hours before because they need an hour to think about it for 2 hours before.
For real. For real.
I guess I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Hannah's a dude, huh?
I get hers is probably an hour. I think an hour is a good.
That's normal though. Hour to get ready to do something out.
Nah, but they need an hour to accept that the situation just changed.
Yeah.
Yup. What up, guys? Come join our Patreon because there's hundreds of videos dating all the way back to 2019.
That's right. If you click on the link down below, you can join our Patreon, join us on the Discord, come chat with us directly, have a fun conversation.
And this will help support the channel's growth and new ideas. And also tap into our closer community by joining our Discord and get the opportunity to suggest video ideas like the ones you've seen. Thank you guys. Join our Patreon. Help us out. Thanks.
See you guys there. Say hi to me.
Because the other thing would be like, even if we're not going out and the event is coming over, let's say someone hits me up, yo, I'm in town. Can I come to your pad? I'm like, hey, yeah. All my excitement is on that. Fuck yeah, Anthony wants to come kick it. Gio will be like, oh my God, I gotta fucking clean the house now.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
like,
a lady
I'm
reaction.
Like,
That's
bitch,
a lady
ain't nobody
reaction.
looking at shit.
Yeah.
They're trying to come hang.
That's a lady reaction. And that was from my mom. That was from everyone growing up. All the ladies in my life.
Now it's a burden. I'm excited and she has a burden.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I feel like
That's why he's like, come over. I'm like, nah, dude. I remember how my mom used to get when I had my friends over. I was like, I can't come over, dog. I can't come over. I don't want anyone tripping and feeling like, oh, you gotta clean for me. That's why I don't go to Vegas.
yeah, but then you still hang with them, right? Because sometimes I feel like chicks would be like, that's actually, they rather not hang with them. And I'm like, I'd rather fucking hang with my friend in a messy house than to miss out on that opportunity. But
Priorities.
Yeah, it's like, but then, I don't know, man.
But it's also all relative when it comes to like the cleaning up the house because it also is like pertinent to like the guest, right? So like, for example, if it's like my parents coming over, I'm stressing out because I already know like if this thing is here, my mom's gonna say this, blah, 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 blah. So like, there's just different things. Whereas like Nina might just be like, general cleaning, I'm fine with it, like whatever, dude. Not thinking about it, not stressed. But if her friends or her family's coming over, it's a whole other fucking world of.
But Gio be cleaning before the cleaners come. I'm like, what the fuck?
Remember
What are
Steve?
what are we paying her for?
Hey, remember Steve would say that? He would say that about like when the cleaners come to his house, Nikki would always be cleaning.
You gotta though,
That's a
like
thing, though.
I gotta do it too. Like you gotta organize before the cleaner.
Because you don't want to be the guy who you don't want to be the horror story of the cleaner scene.
I ain't cutting my hair before I go to the barber.
Once again, that's guy stuff, bro. That's guy shit.
You would never have to worry about cleaning up before someone comes over if you already had a cleaning routine.
See? He knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, all of a sudden you're coming back
You should be
around.
cleaning every day.
No, there's a difference between organizing and cleaning. So if you organize everything, it looks clean, but the cleaner can clean. But if things aren't organized and they gotta move stuff, then they might feel like, oh, I cleaned it up, but it's like, no, it needs to be clean.
You need to be organizing that.
Honestly, I've tried my whole life to not be organized and just to be like whatever. It just doesn't work out the way it doesn't work out the way you think.
You know, I'm actually jealous because I can't have too much routine, even though I desire it. Even though I desire like that same creative, like I'll do whatever. But it's because I don't have a routine lifestyle. Like I'm always like flying in and out, going here, there, so I can never build up.
Variability.
What about maintenance? Do you have like some things you have to do? It doesn't matter when, but you gotta do it eventually, like maintenance.
I got routine for like specific sub-chapters, right? Like hygiene, like I got routine for that. Whether it be like the daily hygiene or like the every week hygiene, right? Like the shaving or something like that. Or I got routine for like the way that like after a long trip, like when my fucking luggage comes home, I gotta take it out. The laundry has to happen here. This has to blah, 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 blah. Like I got routine for like those like little things. But like I love it when I'm home long enough that I could be like, I'm in a workout flow. Yeah. You know, like I can actually think about like doing this a certain type of like, you know, routine there, because the second I go travel and I go to a hotel that has like nothing but like fucking pegboard push-ups, it's like you change everything about like what you can do.
It breaks up the momentum too.
Yeah.
So like to me, I'm like I want routine, but my lifestyle won't allow it. So I can never get into a routine.
Yeah. But you make it relative to whatever trip you're on, probably, huh?
I guess that becomes the routine. The routine is not having a routine.
It's a short-term routine for
I want
whatever you're
even more
at.
routine, dude.
Yeah. You're crazy.
I try to do routines where if I notice I'm repeating something and it's just taking longer, I'm like, is there any way to constantly reduce the timing of your routine to where over time your routine changes in a more efficient way? Do you do that?
Yeah, that's why when I get out of the car, it's fucking a second.
Yeah.
It takes a
It
second.
gets
to
better
get out of
over
the car.
time.
I mean, like, what's the point of the routine ritual if there's no actual goal to shrink the time of what you're trying to do?
To fucking daydream.
Like even in the morning, right? So the way my kitchen is shaped, here's my cabinet where I put my shaker bottles, and here's my water dispenser. I've somehow figured out. Yeah, I've somehow figured out the fastest way is if I go into the kitchen, if I turn this way, I open the cabinet, I grab the protein. This hand passes to this hand, and I can flick it with this. I'm already filling up the water while I close the cabinet.
Oh.
So like somehow my body figured out an efficiency that even though the kitchen I walk in this way, I turn around and I open like this. And I'm already like that. But then within 2 seconds, I already have this much water in my
Yeah, that's a big
thing.
deal.
Yeah.
This is also the most passionate video that Bart's ever spoken in.
Honestly,
Because Joe's right, I have OCD though.
yeah.
But Hannah's the same way. That's what I noticed about people with OCD. But like the idea of routine is just ritualistic. So it doesn't like we do live a chaotic life. We're not so strict, and I think we probably travel the most after you, right? And then I was like asking her like, how do you have a routine still? But it's like more ritualistic than it's an actual routine. So she just has to do things in order to feel ready for the next thing.
Damn.
But it just turns into a routine because it's like everything has to be done in order. First brush teeth, do this, and then you're done. I think I don't have OCD, so I have routines, but it's based on a goal. Like it's like I hated waking up and feeling like tired for the first 2-3 hours. So I had to figure out how to wake up faster and faster and minimize that time. And I would try different things. And I think these like workout routines or whatever, I think it's to like get people to that mind state earlier so they're ready for the day.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever get stuck in bed like on your phone in the very morning? Like the first
Like
thing
the
you
brain
do is
rotting?
just like, let me check everything, and then next thing you know, you're fucking scrolling. You're like, fuck.
That's my current routine.
That's the battle.
But
That's my current routine because I'm out of routine.
I don't have that in the morning, I have that at night. So at night, I'm like, cool, I'm in bed at a good time. It's like 9:30. And then I'm like, the fuck? 11:30? Fuck! I'm like trying to get my sleep. And I'm like, damn, I got to bed early, but I didn't sleep early.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Dude, the hardest thing for me is like wake up and then just get out of bed. I can't. I have to look at my phone for something.
That's why I put my phone out of bed.
You know what I do?
I have to get out of bed to get
I
it.
justify. I rationalize to myself. And it'll help me wake up if I check
get some
my
blue
stuff.
light.
Yeah, if I get some blue light. Because if the opposite is true.
But the sun is already providing.
Andrew Huberman said.
But sometimes though too, like when I'm waking up, it's pitch black.
Oh, yeah.
So your boy just needs a little bit of light. I just need a little blue light. Especially after days where you're training all these clients, or like Wednesdays are the toughest days of the week.
It is the hump of the week.
And my body feels it the most on a Wednesday.
Dude,
and I
mine
wake
too.
up and I'm just like, fuck, dude, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I have so much to do. And Wednesdays are always my busiest day, like back to back to back.
Wednesday's the end of my weekend.
Yeah, is it? Yeah. So it's like a mini marathon. Every day for me is like a mini marathon. So I'm just like in bed. I'm just sore as shit. My back hurts. And it's so cozy, you know? And then, so I tell myself, like, all right, I'm just gonna just check my phone, check a couple emails. Seems like text back people from the night before. That's usually my routine.
What's Henry Cejudo doing?
Yeah. What did Stephen A. Smith say about LeBron's kid?
Yeah.
Let me see what's up.
Dude, that's
Yeah. We talk about that. We'll talk about that. That's what I'm looking at. What are people saying about White Lotus? Episode 3.
You know what worked for me? I make routines so that I don't get into situations like that. If I notice something and I need to stop doing something, so like I actually started journaling in the morning. Wow. So
I heard that's good.
That's next level shit, dude.
it's good because a lot of your thoughts are racing. Well, for me, like some people, they have racing thoughts before they sleep. Mine is right when I wake up. So right when I wake up, I'll sometimes wake up in a panic. I'll have negative thoughts or like something goes crazy in my head. And then I think I reach for the phone to calm myself down and like watch booty shaking videos to relax.
Damn.
Or like
To relax.
or like, you know, you're just distracting your mind, right? So then I was like, well, I also don't like doom scrolling because then it'll be 3 hours and I'm like, dude, I fucking feel like shit.
Yeah.
And then I still have to wake up and that's another couple of hours.
God,
and then I get to the gym and I wasted like half the day. So to minimize that groggy feeling, I just get up and then I'll drink water. First hour, I don't actually entertain any thoughts that come to my mind and I just start writing. And if I do have issues, I write the issue, the question, or the worry that I have, and I just start countering that. And then for the full hour, my mind is just writing. And then waking up at like 5:30 or 6 in Hawaii right now is like waking up at 9 here.
Yeah, it's the best, bro.
So then I'm on Cali time, right? 8 to 9. So over there, like, yeah, I'm waking up before the sun comes up, and I feel great. I'm just writing, and then the sun comes out. As soon as the sun comes out, I just go to the gym. But an hour spent already just like doodling.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about Hawaii though. It just always feels easier to wake up, even after the jet lag or like after the time adjustment. Just like that when that sun hits or whatever.
Yeah, you're like dictated by the sun in Hawaii.
It's the spirit, bro. It's the spirit out there. You just wake up early, like I'm ready to work.
And it's not that cold, so it doesn't feel like, ooh, I'm cozy. You know what I mean? So you could get up. Yeah. That's the hard part because I love winters in California. Like just staying in here.
Yeah.
But that helped me out a lot because I used to doom scroll like a motherfucker. And
I need to try something to just not be stuck in bed.
During the like when it's bull run though, the first thing I always check the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, that's the fucking bump I needed.